Hello friends, this is Music Man from his man cave, and this is Teachers Part 3. We're going to talk about right now what an easy job teachers have. It's cakewalk, man. It's just cake. I mean, anybody could teach. It's so easy. I was watching The Simpsons the other day and they were showing how stupid teachers are and how easy it is to teach. Let's talk about it right now. Yeah, easy. Cakewalk. Is that why they make you continue to go to college for the rest of your life? Even if you have a master's degree, you still have to continue your education credits and pay $500 a year? Teaching is so easy. Is that why parents, I see them every morning dropping off their kids and they're like, get out, take them, God bless you, I gotta go to work. Thank you so much. And there he is. I'm a gangster, man. I'm bad. What you looking at? Is that why teaching is so easy? And then they come into your classroom, and you're there, and I play the piano for free, because I'm basically a babysitter. I'm doing babysitting wages now. We discussed that in part. And so anyway, you can go back to part and find out that we want babysitters' wages because that's what we deserve. So I play the piano for free, Anyway, that kid is sitting there, stops in his chair, his pants hanging down. Yeah, man. And they're a bad kid when you call up the parent and they're like, okay, what do you do now? Just tell me, what do you do? And parents say that. I have parents that say that. And so for every class, you have three types of kids. You have kids that are really good kids. I mean, even though they may come from bad families, they're just good kids. I don't know how that happens. You meet their parents and you go, where did you come from? Did the milkman visit or something? You're a nice kid. And then you meet some kids that come from rich families and they can be wonderful kids and they can also be, pathetic pukes. You just don't know. I was smoking dope in the basement. And what are you going to do about it, Mr. Farabee? Or you have kids saying, you know what, one day I'm going to pop you in the head like Columbine. I'm like, really? That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, you come teach in these war zones they call public schools today, Mr. Bob Millionaire, and you tell me how easy it is. First of all, there's always that kid that is the emotional vampire. There's just emotional you'll suck your energy right out of you. They're always up at your desk and they're always bothering you. Or they're right at the piano. You can't even pass gas without them right there sniffing it. And you're like, can you sit down? Just sit down. And they will never sit down. They're constantly back up and they're asking you a question. And you're like, oh my word, your parents, I have been pushing for years for a Valium salt lick in the teacher's lounge and for Ritalin spray before the kids come in. It just makes things go down easier. You know what I'm saying? But the administrators look at me like, Ted, you're completely out of your mind. I just think it would make a much better atmosphere since most of the kids are on antidepressants anyway. And so these kids come in and you'll have that kid run in, I'm gay! I'm gay! And you're like, I really don't need to know that. I don't really care about your sexuality. I'm here to teach you. Talking about sex is not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't roll that way. I ain't going to talk with a teeny bopper about sex, especially when the boys have their pants hanging down and the girls have their breasts hanging out. We ain't going to talk about sex, okay? So this thing that teachers have it so easy, then why are the parents so eager to drop them off? They drop them off always as bad kids right at 8 o'clock. I mean, right when the school opens, they're right there at the door. And they're never sick. The good kids are sick, but the bad kids, they're there. Mr. Farabee, I'm here for you. And you're like, please, dear God. So anyway, and then you have to teach them something. And you're playing the piano, and some of the kids are sitting there, and they're following their music, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. And you've taught them you have to teach them basic things, like how to sit down. Sit down. Sit down. And you have to teach them also things like, please, thank you, Not to come down and the beautiful artwork that's on the wall, not to come down with their pen and just tear it off the wall. And why do they do that? I have no idea. Bill Cosby calls it brain damage. So there's these guys that are getting on these blogs and saying that we teach the same thing year after year and it's so cake. Oh yeah, really? With quantum learning? Then max teaching? And now Common Core? Standardized testing? You're kidding me, man. Oh, and we're tested every year. If you aren't doing your job and teaching them to sight read and teaching them to read music well and teaching them to sing with beauty and blend their voices and balance, and you go to district and state music festival, which I take my kids every year and they get the highest ratings. Yeah. Yeah, man. You back off me, man. Back off me. Are you a teacher or what? So we got it so easy. Yeah, right. And before that was student contact time and cooperative learning. And they always have this lady coming in, this all peppy with a dress on and playing a violin. Let me tell you how to be a better teacher. You think it's easy? It is not easy. We'll talk more about this later. But anyway, in the meantime, I invite you to come in and just... They're looking for warm bodies for substitute teachers. Come on in. Check out our world, man. Check out our world. And you're going to find out that it's like, here's $300,000. Just do your thing and I'm shutting up. I'm shutting up. I didn't know what I was talking about, really. I had no idea. So we'll talk about it. Coming at you later. In Teachers Part 4. See ya.